us down. Like, I was pissed.
Yeah. Well, motorcycles are tricky for some people.
No more rides for you.
So the two of them end up getting a little tired of sitting on the horse together. So they climb off and they walk beside it. And Richard tells her that he lied to Maron because Maron made her walk her ass all the way out there. And that wasn't cool. So he wanted her to walk back.
That was the whole goal. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it wasn't even about himself not wanting to walk back.
That cracked me up so good.
He was just like,
He's
fuck
like,
her,
no,
right?
She's got to walk back. That sucks. It's like when we're watching Archer and he starts laughing about something horrible happening to somebody, and it really is awful, but he just starts cracking up. Richard's doing that.
Yeah.
And I just love it.
You know what I love?
Oh, what's that?
Beer.
Agree.
Yeah.
And you know what I love? That they make extra special, extra strong beer during the holidays.
Oh, yeah, that's a good thing. I like that, too.
So check it out.
Check it.
Malted Milk Ball Imperial Porter.
We've never had that before on the podcast.
Shock. Gasp. This is one of my favorite beers. They release it every year. This is 2020. We haven't had this one yet. And I made a comment about how I want to buy some good beer. And Jade's like, yeah, we should probably do that. And like fate, I turn and there's the display in the aisle. And this beer is staring at me. And I'm like, oh, Jade 2020 Malted Milk Ball. We have to buy it.
Parted and the ray of sunlight shined just on the malted milk ball.
The rain stopped, and I looked like Zed on my Wizard's Rock. Just,
Were you naked?
I felt it. I felt good enough. Well, after I drank it, I felt good enough to be naked on a rock. Yeah. The neighbors would think it was weird, but, I mean, we all know what's going on, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Anywho's it. This beer is 12%, not for the little ones. Well, obviously not children. Yeah. And it's an ale made with... This word always screws me up. Cacao. I'm like, coca? No? Cacao. It's cacao. Cacao. It's an ale made with cacao. Vanilla and lactose sugar. It's milk sugar. So it's like chocolate and sweet things. And awesome.
Yeah, can't really go wrong with that.
Nope, not at all. And so if you guys can find this, seriously, even if you just get one bottle, it's the big bomber, right? Get one bottle, crack that shit open about 10 a.m. on Christmas morning, or hell, even Thanksgiving after food. I know that makes me sound terrible because I'm drinking on Christmas morning, but, tradition. You don't fuck with that.
I'm just going to say... You're going to get most of the way through the first one, and you're going to be feeling real good, and you're going to want to open a second one. So I suggest you get two, because you're not going to want to drink one. You're going to get to the bottom, and you're going to be toasty. You probably shouldn't open the second one, but you're going to want to.
But you're going to want to.
And then you're going to, and you're going to be happy that you did after you sleep. But I'm going to grab another one right now.
Another small one.
We'll be back right after this.
And we're back. So, Pasha says they are going to be good friends, and he makes it clear that anyone that doesn't help him take the collar off or stands in his way is not a friend. And, on top of that, he will definitely kill him. Or her.
Yeah.
Or anybody, really.
Just basically move, bitch. Get out the way.
He literally goes through a list. Whether it's you, whether it's Maron, whether it's the prelate, whether it's Verna. I don't care. I will kill you if you try and stop me. So, fair warning.
Yeah. Just gotta be super clear about that.
Straight up, I'm going to cut your pretty neck. And she's like, oh, so you think my neck is pretty? Fuck you, that's not what I meant.
He got so mad at her when she did that, too.
That's
it's just
a figure
so funny.
of speech.
Don't you hear what I'm saying to you?
Pasha starts asking about Richard. He tells her about being a woods guide in the Heartland Wood, but refuses to talk about Kaylin. She's like, do you have a love? He's like, yeah, I have a wife. I've known her for 3 days. Her name is Duchailu. To it, Pasha
Great
freaks
tits.
out. Yeah, oh, great tits. You gotta see the tits, guys, for real. Hey, honey, come here. Show me tits.
Show me tits.
And Pasha freaks out because she's like, you've only known her a few days and you're married? And then tries to say, like, it's just made up anyways. It's not a real wedding, so it doesn't count. But, like, to do, that shit counts.
Pasha is throwing up the biggest fucking red flags immediately. Like, he has a whole ass life, and as soon as she's like, you got a girlfriend? And he starts talking about somebody who, when he first said, it could be his wife. He's like, I have a wife. And immediately she's like, fuck that lady. Like, with her body language, that's what she's saying. She's mad about it. You don't know anything about him. You need to back off, lady. And then she gets happy when she's like, oh, it's savage bullshit. That's what I think she was trying to say, but she backed off. She backed off, and she called it babble. Yeah. So she...
Not gonna swear,
yeah,
Jade.
Yeah. So she backed off of that, but then she gets mad again when she's like, wait, but you saw her tits? And then he has to describe to her that, I found her naked in a fucking collar.
Yeah. It's not like you think. So he goes on to rub this point in by saying the sisters don't give a shit about people held in collars. Obviously. Pasha denies this, but they stop talking for a while until she decides to bring up Richard's favorite topic. Dear old dad.
Aw, Daddy.
Yeah. No issues there. This is going to be a perfectly normal conversation. He tells her that his father did have the gift, but that he killed him a short time ago. ... After he killed the woman who held him prisoner in a collar. Pasha recognized this as the threat it was and ran away crying. He's basically saying, look at these evil people who tried to keep me... You can't contain this? I'm the seeker. Oh yeah, and I killed everybody that did that. So, you want to unlock that collar yet? Because...
And she's like, I was just trying to have a nice conversation.
Well, boo fucking who. Richard, though, is probably a better human being than I would be. He goes after her. Now, she's upset because all he cares about is killing, apparently. She always wanted to be a sister and help people, and all he does is threaten them. And to be fair, that's all she's really heard Richard do so far.
Yeah, basically. He's been a big ol' asshole from her perspective.
Right, and I love the duality of these books because you can totally see it from both characters' viewpoints. Clearly.
Mm-hmm.
They each have good reasons to feel the way they do. I think what Goodkind's skill is here is that he can suss out the one pinning argument between them and force them to work that out.
Yeah.
To where they can each keep their viewpoint but work together.
Which is super cool.
Yeah, they can't see my hands, but they're all up in the air and create
intertwining.
Like the guy from Always Sunny in Philadelphia with the
board,
and he's looking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, we can do this, guys. Look.
With the cigarette.
She's upset at the way he treated Maron also. A little silly, though, because she definitely didn't hate it when it happened. Like,
Yeah.
she giggled her ass off the whole time they were riding away. Pasha tells Richard a story about Maron drawing her a picture of the creator to keep her safe when she was young and scared. When she first got to the Palace of the Prophets.
Yeah.
Maron saw Pasha and went, oh, don't be afraid. Here's a mini creator. Keep him on your bed. He'll keep you safe, and that's fucking sweet.
Here's a little creator stick figure.
Yeah, I mean...
I actually want to know what that looked like. I really do.
At face value, it's kind of like...
Did he have a little halo? What was the deal? A beard?
But what got me is that she had it in her pocket when she met Richard, because the plan was to give this little stick figure thing to the boy.
Yeah.
And like, this is something that helped me. I want to help you. She's just trying to be a good person.
Yeah.